Welcome to another episode of the Read Pile. Today I'm taking a look at Cyberforce Hunter Killer, obviously by Mark Waid, and this is the real reason I bought it, KR. Rocafort was part of the Void website before he went professional. I've been a fan of his from the absolute beginning. He is, I think, just an outstanding artist. I love his style, and I support him every chance I get. So this was put out in 2010. I didn't buy it until years later. I don't think anyone is yelling for this to get reprinted, so you might have trouble getting a copy if you are interested. But you might see underneath here, I've got the Kickstarter. This is the relaunch from a few years ago, and it ultimately failed. I like Cyberforce. I do have nostalgia for some of those early Image Founder books, and Cyberforce, I think, is a good team. It's a good cast in search of a good story. It was around this time that I realized I don't actually like Matt Hawkins' writing, so I avoid his stuff now. But this is definitely going into the to-go pile. I did not enjoy this. The art is nice. It starts out better, and then I think it gets worse. There's a change in inkers at some point, but this is mostly by Koi Pham, and I do like his art. So I think issue 1 looks the best, but the story I think is trash, and they wind up killing most of the team in the first issue, and it just feels like a wasted opportunity. Anyway, this is bad. I'm saying that's bad. This, however, I reread, and it's still good. I honestly didn't know much about Hunter Killer. I did a minor degree of Googling yesterday. It was Waid's book. Silvestri drew the first arc, and then I think it changed artists 2 times before ultimately ending at 12 issues, and then this was put out, and I really enjoyed it. So this is Cyberforce done well, I think. What's weird about both is Heatwave is almost immediately sidelined in both of them. I said in the Kickstarter book that most of the team dies. Heatwave dies in this first issue. In this, it's a containment suit leak, and he winds up in a tube for most of the rest of the series, recovering, but here's the team. This is missing Impact, also Striker for reasons, but this art, good God, man. He's so good. It's just incredible. Anyway, it's kind of a typical 2 protagonist teams meet, they fight, and then they team up to fight the real bad guy. So they get through all of that pretty quickly, and then it's a fun, contrasting methods of operation. I guess it's not a poetic way of saying it, but it's fun seeing these 2 teams cooperate but also conflict at the same time. And I really enjoyed it. I think it's still well done. It's probably one of the better Cyberforce stories, but we get antagonists from both groups as well, and they have teamed up, thus facilitating the team up of these 2 teams. Here we have Morningstar, and he's looking a bit like Spartan there, but the artist specifically, as I said, is one of the main draws for me here, and he's still incredible. I had a couple of issues, well, issues is maybe the wrong word. There's a couple of points in here where I don't think the art depicts the action that well, so there's a minor degree of confusion, but this is early on in KR's career, and I'll forgive him because the rest of it just looks so beautiful. But I wouldn't be honest if I didn't say that I had a couple of issues with the art. Still, the writing is well done. The art is phenomenal. I mean, look at this thing. Look at that. My God, man. Skip that page, and then there's a bunch of additional art at the back here. So it's promotional stuff, it's variant covers. More Ripclaw. Ripclaw is a long-standing favorite. So yeah, if you really have some Cyberforce itch, I think this is some of the best stuff out there. Again, it's probably hard to find because I don't think anyone is clamoring for additional Cyberforce, but I enjoyed it. If you can find it, I recommend picking it up. It's a fun read with gorgeous art.